Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. This rather warm, windy, but not sunshiny afternoon. And who knows, maybe some rain later. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 16. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and turmoil with it. So the blessing of great treasure might appear to be a great treasure, but if the treasure brings turmoil, then it's no treasure at all. And there are lots of things that we think we need and things we want in life, and we maybe work hard for them and eventually perhaps even succeed and get them, only to discover that we live in the fear of losing them. One of the things that we dread the most is the anticipation of having what we have gained for ourselves being taken away from us. And so there is an incredible responsibility on having obtained, as it were, the treasure of your heart, because you're forever in fear that it might actually be taken from you. But it's so different from the first part of this verse. Better is a little, meaning not as much as you would have wanted, but content with the little that you do have. So you haven't wasted your time trying to obtain the very thing that you think you need and perhaps even do need, only to discover that it didn't produce for you what it is that you wanted it to, or even you live in fear of it being taken away. Solomon says, no, better to have a little, meaning just the supply. We only need enough. We don't need any more than enough. Enough is relative, of course, but the reality is that we only need enough, and providing that we've just got what is sufficient, then that should be suffice. The manna that was given in the desert was sufficient for the day it was given, and so it is with life. We don't need so many things that we think we need, and we waste a lot of the time just pursuing things that are totally irrelevant. But notice this little bit here. It says, better is a little with the fear of the Lord. And this fear of the Lord isn't afraid of God, meaning to be afraid. At one level, there is a fear of the Lord where in his awesome reality of his glory and his majesty and his might, we should dread and fear the Lord. And certainly if we go into judgment and anticipate that sense of being condemned by God at the end of the age. No, not this part of the fear of the Lord. This fear of the Lord is the reverence of God. So meaning better to have reverence for God, be in awe of God, see God for who he really is, the supreme being that created all that we know as being life. So don't waste your time pursuing things that you're going to be fearful of losing or someone taken away from you. All you need is enough. And Jesus said it like this. He said, don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. Just concern yourself with the needs of today. Brothers and sisters, make the most of every day. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.